What is going on, people of the internet? This is Xiagax here, continuing on how to play Battlefield 4. Today we are covering the support kit, and this is actually a very nice kit that I particularly like. This is actually my favorite. I like using it just because I like big guns, which is what the LMGs are. And I'll actually give you a brief description here on the wiki. This is what the support kit is actually described as. The support kit is featured in many installments of the Battlefield series. The main role is to resupply friendly teammates and provide heavy suppressive fire against enemy targets. The kit's primary purpose is to resupply teammates, as said, with ammo and ammo bags on the battlefield, as well as lay down suppressive fire on hostiles using the kit's LMG. While slower than other classes, it supports heavier armor and deadly weapons, allowing them to operate effectively in the superior firepower and the ability to resupply friendlies. The support is an invaluable asset to the team, especially in classes like anti-tank and assault that require a steady supply of ammunition to do the task sufficiently. So, more or less, you're going to be dropping ammo a lot. Now, there is also C4 and a mortar and claymores in there, so you can do a little bit of basically manipulating the battlefield to your advantage. No pun intended. But either way, you're going to be primarily using the LMGs, or the light machine guns, and these things got a lot of ammo compared to the other kits. You're going to have up to 200 to 300 bullets on your person at any given time, depending upon like what field upgrades you have, or what upgrades, yeah, just whatever upgrades. But you're going to have a lot of ammo with this gun. And one thing I want to stress on a lot is you do not be afraid to just lay into people. Just light them up. If you see somebody, light them up. I mean, then I'm not saying don't just, I'm not saying just shoot at your opponents like wildly and not have any regard for your own safety in the game. No. What I'm saying is don't be afraid to fire your gun a lot. I mean, again, this thing has got a lot of ammo. You're not going to run out. You are not going to run out for a while, even if you do lay down continuous fire. So now, as I mentioned earlier, the support kit is mainly used for, obviously, resupplying friendlies and using suppressive fire. Now, what's suppressive fire? I know I've seen this a lot, and I've gotten points for it, but I wasn't exactly sure what it is. So, suppression is the act of forcing an enemy to break off an attack by using high volume of gunfire. So, when you're shooting at somebody a lot, you're getting points for that, because it's doing something to basically either to distract somebody or just keep them from firing in return. Continuing on, when the enemy is concerned mainly with their own survival, the combat effectiveness and the morale is greatly reduced. Suppression can be used to fix enemies while nearby teammates go around the side flanking them. In terms of the 4Fs, the 4Fs doctrine, this is the second F, which is find, fix, flank, and finish. So, laying down suppressive fire, it basically keeps people from being able to do anything. Move around, shoot at you, throw a grenade, what have you. It's kind of just, it keeps them pinned down, it keeps them from doing anything. So, that's what the suppression is. It's just keeping people from doing anything, and that's what that, you get awarded for doing that. Now, the other thing that you have in this kit is the ammo box, or the ammo bag. It is what it is. It's pretty obvious. It just gives you extra ammo. And that's what, that's going to be the other primary job for this kit, is you're going to be resupplying teammates. Now, one thing I do want to make clear, though, is that a lot of people think that just because you're support, you absolutely have to have ammo on your person, like to be able to drop to anybody. I want to make it clear. All right, you know what? If somebody doesn't have ammo on them, that doesn't make them a failure. It doesn't make them a poor teammate, and I think it's actually more poor sportsmanship for somebody to actually demand ammo from anybody that is in the support class. Because for all you know, somebody could have claymores and a mortar in there. They're not required to have any ammo, any resupplies on them whatsoever. But you do want to, be resupplying people, just so, you can help out your team a lot. It does actually also reward, or the game actually does reward you for resupplying. So it's not, I wouldn't think it'd be practical to at least, or to have any any of your gadget slots not filled with any kind of ammo resupply at all. And now, as also mentioned earlier in the other gadget slot, besides the ammo slot, I mentioned that there was the mortar, which is basically just kind of a short-range missile launcher, except it fires at a high angle. It's high explosive and actually does a lot of damage. It's going to pretty much be an insta-kill, but it's actually, I think it's more for vehicles. You would actually fire that at a tank or something slow-moving, and that'll actually do a lot of damage to them. You can't hit ground units with it. Excuse me. You can't hit ground units with it, but you're gonna have a hard time hitting them with it. You can see them on the little palm pad thing that the game shows you. I don't have it here. I played a lot of Operation Locker here, so using a mortar on this map particularly would be pretty darn useless because it just wouldn't go very higher and it would just hit the ceiling. But also you have claymores, which you would just set down. Usually those are pretty good for setting in front of doorways. So as soon as an enemy walks through, they're just going to get a face full of flak and explosion and death. So to recap, guys, the support kit here is meant to lay down some cover fire for your allies as well as resupplying them with a little bit of field manipulation on the side. So that's pretty much all I have for right about now, guys. If you guys like this video, be sure to leave a like in the like box, leave a comment if you like. Be sure to follow me on Facebook and Twitter, and subscribe for more great videos from myself. So thank you all for watching, and may God bless you all. See you all later.